Hello, everybody. Welcome. Today we are doing Shop My Stash number 12. I know I'm a wonderful singer. Thank you so much. Anyways, if you are new here, we go through the last 2 weeks of products and then find the new goodies. I would love if you guys stick around, so make sure you hit that subscribe button, like this video, because I would love for you to join my family here. All right, let's just go ahead and get into it. We have the Huda Beauty. Oh, it was stuck. Mercury Retrograde palette. You already know this is a beautiful, stunning palette. I pulled for this one quite a bit. The mattes are lovely. The rest of those are my Shop My Stash. I had this Pat McGrath Labs palette from Christmas. The Mothership Mega Celestial Nirvana. God, those names. Beautiful, beautiful packaging. Beautiful palette. I really did enjoy those pops of color. But overall, it's a pretty neutral palette. But this shade, I really liked. I did a look with this, and this. Oh, turned out so good. And then we have the palette that I am wearing today, the Natasha Denona Retro Glam palette. This is a wonderful palette. Very beautiful. Now, you're not going to get a lot of depth. Let me go ahead and show it to you if you've never seen it. But the packaging! But, I mean, do you see these shades? They are just lovely. Lovely. You can get some depth if you use the shimmers, which I have no problem using. But overall, I mean, I have gotten some beautiful looks out of this, and they don't have to be super dark to be beautiful, guys. So I really am enjoying this. But it's going to go ahead and go back into my collection. And then I did have these two single shadows from Mora Cosmetics. I mean, look at that. These added so much to the looks that I was doing. Oh my gosh. It just made my eye look wet and so glitzy and beautiful. This right here is in the shade 03 Literally. This one is the cream shadow in 02 Infinity. I mean, just look at this. It is so beautiful. I'm in love with these shadows. I really am. And they're so affordable. So good. Highly recommend, guys. Highly. All right, moving on to some complexion products. This right here, I have one more use in this. So this is going to stay just for that one more use. But you guys can consider it an empty. Fenty Beauty Hydra Visor. This is a beautiful primer, super hydrating, makes your skin feel very nice and smooth. I love. Maybelline. This is the BB Pure 8-in-1 Beauty Balm. It's in shade 110 Light Medium. Really love how this stuff makes my skin look very natural. I have not even tried this yet. This is the Valentino V Lighter in Rosa. So I'm going to go ahead and leave this primer in. I do have two primers that are under my project pan. So moving on with that one. This right here is the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. I have the shade Light Sand. That's going to go ahead and go back. This is a very full coverage concealer. Very nice. And then we had the, this way, the e.l.f. Flawless Satin Foundation in 300 Sand. Beautiful. This is more of like a medium to buildable coverage. Very inexpensive. I think it's like $8. So great stuff. And then we have a lot of e.l.f. products. This is the e.l.f. Mint Melt Cooling Facial Primer. I used this a couple times. You do have to use quite a bit of this stuff for it to actually feel cooling. And it's definitely a sticky primer. It definitely grips on. So, but it's going to go ahead and go back. This stays. This is my Charlotte Tilbury corrector. And these are all Project Pan. This is going back. Now all this fun stuff. This is my tried and true. If you've been with me, you guys already know. The Maybelline Fit Me powder in 05 Fair. Love this. This is like, it's like gone. Anyways, NARS Laguna Cream Bronzer. This is so pigmented, but it's so blendable. This is so nice. So nice. So creamy. Oh, it's beautiful. And then we have this from Odin's Eye. This is the Somain highlighter palette. I got some serious use out of this time around. I actually did like an eyeshadow look, and I used this as the inner corner and brow bone highlight. Oh, it was so gorgeous. It matched perfectly. Love. I was honestly like super happy with everything this time around in my Project Pan. Everything worked so nicely together. I was so happy. I had the two new cream blushes from Mora. Wow, why can't I say that? This was 09, I Have You, and 08, I Trust You. These have some serious pigment. A little bit goes a very long way. We have the Nabla blush in Truth. These are so smooth. So good. I mean, just, oh, it's so good. We have the Heat Wave bronzer from Flower Beauty. It is in the shade Sunswept M1. This is stunning. My packaging is starting to fall apart though, boo. This is the last thing in here from the Shop My Stash. This is the MAC Glow Play blush in the shade Grand. These I'm really falling in love with. I really like the formula, and they last a really long time. The rest is from Project Pan. I will make sure to leave my Project Pan video link down below. Now this disaster. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay. Let me just take out the stuff that is from the Shop My Stash. That should be so much easier. That stuff is staying in there. This disgusting looking thing is the NYX lip pencil in the shade London. We had the Tarte lip plumping from Maracuja in the shade Cherry Blossom. This is really nice. I know they're viral, but I fell in love with it before then. Boom. All right, this right here, this is a matte liquid lipstick from Farrah, the shade Tiffany. And then the last thing, this is a L'Oreal lipstick in the shade 800 Ferris Nude. I got a lot of use out of this. This is a beautiful formula. I really enjoyed it. So let's go ahead and pick out some stuff for the next 2 weeks. I already know a lot of it is going to be my newer stuff because I have been shopping a little bit. Oh boy, I need to stop. I need to stop, guys. All right, let's get into it. Eyeshadow palettes. This is the Glamlight and Michaela palette. This is a 30 eyeshadow palette. And this is what it looks like. It does have some neutrals up top and some more colorful shades on the bottom. Beautiful palette. Now, this just came in today. I did order the Glamlight and Michaela Part 2 palette because they were running like a 30% off sale. Hell yeah! I did want to say though, on this packaging, this is coming apart. So now the glitter is coming out on this one. So I am going to end up having to glue it or something. They definitely did go basically with the same design, just green and gold. So hopefully this one doesn't happen. So hopefully that doesn't happen to this one. Now this one, it is definitely one that will go very well with the first one. The second one just has a lot more depth to it, and I think it's like, see, it's got like this beautiful blue row, wow, and then you have like a black, you have a couple blues over here, purples, and then you got more like the pinky purples, greens. These are going to be so good together. So I'm pulling both of these and I'm going to have fun. I'm going to have fun. I'm excited about this. I am going to go ahead and pull this in as well. I know it looks like it's gotten some use, but now my wonderful daughter got a hold of it. This is in the shade 24 Mercury. I think this is going to go really well with a lot of those greens. So might as well pull it in. Now, this is new to my collection. This is from Jaclyn Cosmetics in the shade Lilac Love and Top Tan. Now, these are very, very light, but after they are buildable and they do work. So the bronzer I like more because it's very natural on the skin. Very natural. The blush, it's really light. It is very light, but it is pretty. You just really, really have to build it up. I don't even know if you're going to be able to see the swatches, but yeah, it's just very light. So it's more of like an effortless kind of thing if you're into that no makeup kind of thing. So now my son is like playing basketball. All right, either way. So MAC, we have the, what is this? Extra Dimension Skin Finish in Double Gleam. That is so pretty. And I did try this once on the skin and it just, it was beautiful. This might end up being one of my favorite highlights. Blush in from JCat Beauty. Again, if you guys know any good products from JCat Beauty, please let me know down in the comments. This is in the shade Dolly Peach. This is very similar to the MAC Glow Play blushes, the formula. I really like it. But I don't know how the longevity is or anything like that, so I will definitely update you. Again, just let me know if there's anything you guys want me to try from JCat Beauty. Messy, messy drawer. I did end up picking up the ABH eye primer again because I just really, really like this one and I ran out of it. They only had the mini one though. Okay, powders. You know what? Do I want to grab for one of these? No. Okay. Powder. I'm sorry, I'm just like rearranging because I had a really hard time opening this drawer. I think I'm just going to go ahead and pull for this ColourPop Pretty Fresh powder. This one is in the shade Fair 4. It does have a cutesy little puff, and I believe this one should be able to set my under eyes as well as the rest of my face. If this is too dark for my under eyes, I'll go ahead and reach for something else, but for right now, I'll just stick with this one. I am moving past the first drawer, well, the second drawer technically, and then the third drawer all the way down. So right now I do have 4 primers, so I am skipping primers. Foundation. I do have the one from Project Pan. I really do want to try this one again, but I'm so scared because I started itching really bad when I did this video. This is from She Glam, and this is in the shade Sand. Honestly, this looks pretty deep right now, too. What do I do? Maybe I will try it like on my hand, and if I still get another reaction from it, I am just going to go ahead and declutter it. So let's pull for one more, just in case I have to declutter this one. I don't know why I kept it after the She Glam video, but I'm all about giving things a second chance, but it's not going on my face until I know I won't have another reaction. I went ahead and put it on my hand, so I'm going to give it the duration of the rest of the video, and see if it starts to itch or not and go from there. So we are going to pick out one more. I like really want to reach for this one, the CoverGirl Outlast. This is 24-hour transfer resistant SPF 18. And it is in the shade 825 Buff Beige. So let's go ahead and grab for this one. Now the concealer, I do have one in Project Pan. So I do want to reach for at least one more. Just one. Only one. I don't know which one I haven't reached for in a while. I know this one is like got a peachier undertone, so maybe I won't have to use the color corrector. Yeah, let's go ahead and reach for this one. This is an older one too. This is from BH Cosmetics, the Studio Pro Total Coverage Concealer. This is a full coverage concealer, and I don't know the shade. It says pink corrector, so I don't know, but it is gorgeous, and it's not just a corrector. See what I'm saying? Like, I swatched it. You can't even tell. So I'm going to go ahead and reach for this one. I'm trying to think what else I need. I have a cream blush, so we need a powder blush. So I literally just like went through all my blushes. So, okay, Physicians Formula. This is Mauve Mattes. This is a very nice blush, and you can kind of pick and choose what you want because obviously this side it's going to be darker, this side a little lighter. So let's go for this one. That is it when it's all swirled together. It's beautiful. I'm only going to pick one more bronzer, and I honestly think, yeah, I think I'm just going to go ahead and go with this Nobble one because I know I was kind of having issues with it. This is in the shade Ombre. It's kind of looking like there is more pigment to it now, so I'm hoping I get along with it a little better. And then I have that Jaclyn Cosmetics duo. I think I have enough. Let's go ahead and move on to the rest of the stuff. I totally forgot about this. This was in my Shop My Stash. This is the mascara Tartelette. It is a tubing mascara, and I actually am going to keep it in because I really enjoyed it. I found this e.l.f. lipstick, and that is what is left. Beautiful shade. I'm actually going to throw this into my project pan as well. This is the new lipstick I got from Marshall's, and it's definitely going to go into the Shop My Stash this week. This packaging is just, it definitely helped me buy it because it is so pretty. In this formula, oh my goodness, it is very sheer with a slight sheen to it. It is definitely my kind of shade, so this is definitely going in, and I'm probably gonna use the hell out of this. This is from L'Oreal. This is the Pro Matte Liquid Lipstick, and this shade, it's pretty deep and rich. Definitely not a shade I usually go for, so I definitely want to just put it in there and try my damnedest to use it and see if I like this kind of shade on me. This is by the brand Sugar. This is Matte as Hell Crayon Lipstick in the shade Miss Rosa. Ooh, that is like a beautiful blood deep red, and I'm here for it completely. Stunning shade. I need to go ahead and try this. This is from Kokie Cosmetics. This is their eyebrow pencil in the shade Blonde. This might be too light, so if it is, I'm going to go ahead and declutter it, but I'm going to go ahead and give it a go first. I'm like, I don't even have a gloss yet, so I'm going to go ahead and pull for this right here. I'm going to leave all the shade names up on the screen for you guys because I'm pretty sure I haven't said any of them, but that gloss looks so beautiful, and I think it's going to go great with any of these shades. If you guys wanted to see my mess of lips, it's right here. I just feel it's a lot easier to hurry up and go through them and truly like pick out ones because this would take forever to actually film. I know this video definitely is longer than it normally is, so I'm not sure where I went wrong, but I think I'm going to pick out maybe one or two more and call it a day. Maybelline Superstay Ink Crayon. These are so good. So good. I would love to get every color. I know I have too many lip products for that though. It's the shade right in the middle there. Beautiful. Love it. This is definitely more of an everyday shade since I got some deep and rich shades going on. So that could be like my more wearable maybe. Alright guys, I think that is everything. I don't even know. Look, this won't even shut. I gotta organize it a little better. But that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. It helps me out so much. And guys, make sure you subscribe, because why not? Join the fam over here. It's fun. It's not perfect, but that's how we like it. All right, guys. But before we go, I got this in. I got to show it to you guys. It's so cute. It's the MAC Lip Vault collection, and these are minis. And oh my god, the case. It's so adorable. I do have a shade out that is on my dresser, but every single one of these shades I will wear, so I did not waste any money on this. These are great. I'm pretty sure next Shop My Stash there will be several of these pulled. So, all right, guys, that is it now. Bye!